given the function f of x is equal to the cosine of x, find the absolute extrema of f on the interval negative pi over 2 to 3 pi over 2. So once again, function is continuous on the interval negative pi over 2 to 3 pi over 2. In this case, the function cosine is continuous everywhere. Therefore, by the extreme value theorem, we are guaranteed both an absolute minimum and an absolute maximum on the interval. We need to check at the endpoints, and we need to check at the critical numbers. So critical numbers, f prime of x is going to be equal to negative sine of x. And we need to find all the places between negative pi over 2 and 3 pi over 2 where that is 0 or undefined. It can't be undefined, so we're not going to worry about that, but it definitely can be 0. It will be 0 when x is 0 or when x is pi. Those are the two values between negative pi over 2 and 3 pi over 2 where sine is 0. So we need to evaluate our function at negative pi over 2. We need to evaluate it at 0. We need to evaluate it at pi. And we need to evaluate it at 3 pi over 2. So basically we're looking to evaluate the cosine at all four quadrantal angles. So let's see what we can find here. So f of negative pi over 2, that's pointing straight down there. So if we take the cosine of that, we should end up getting 0. If we take the cosine of 0, we should get 1. The cosine of pi is going to be negative 1. And the cosine of 3 pi over 2, well, that's the same as the cosine of negative pi over 2. Those are the same angle, so we should get the same value. And they both work out to be 0. So for this particular function, we're going to have an absolute max at 0 and 1, and we're going to have an absolute minimum at pi and negative 1. Go ahead and graph it in this window, and check out that those values at those positions make sense.